Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you how to make a melting chocolate ball. It's a ball of chocolate which is melted with hot caramel sauce to reveal something inside. These have become quite popular recently and they're not too difficult to make, so if you would like to learn how to make it, then let's get started. The first thing we need to do is melt some chocolate. You can use whichever chocolate you would like here, milk, dark or even white. I would just recommend you use a block of chocolate rather than chocolate chips, which are usually chocolate compound. They don't actually contain any cocoa butter, so they don't taste near as good as proper chocolate. Cut your chocolate up into smaller pieces and place into a bowl. We're going to melt the chocolate over a bain-marie, otherwise known as a water bath. This provides much more of an indirect heat, so there is less chance of the chocolate burning. Fill a medium-sized saucepan with a small amount of water and place over high heat until it starts to boil. Turn off the heat and place the bowl of chocolate over the top. The bowl shouldn't touch the water in the saucepan, so make sure there isn't too much water. The steam trapped underneath the bowl will rise up and melt the chocolate, so leave it for a few minutes before giving it a stir. Once the chocolate has melted, remove the bowl from the saucepan. Make sure your chocolate is not too hot. It needs to be around 30 degrees Celsius or 90 degrees Fahrenheit so it will harden at room temperature and have a shine to it. Separate a round mould and spoon in a few tablespoons of melted chocolate. Place on the other half. Rotate the mould around so it is coated evenly with the chocolate. The easiest way I've found to do this is by shaking the mould. It works quite well at evenly dispersing the chocolate. The mould I'm using here is 10 centimeters or about 4 inches in diameter. I will have it linked in the information box if you are interested. Once the chocolate has evenly coated the mould, place it into the fridge for about 20 minutes to harden. While you're waiting for the chocolate ball to harden, you can make the caramel sauce. It only requires a few ingredients and I'll have the recipe listed in the information box. Once the chocolate ball has hardened, remove it from the fridge and set it to the side. To fit anything inside the chocolate ball, we need to create an opening at one end. The easiest way to do this is to heat up a surface like a cup or a mug or even a ramekin to melt the chocolate. To do this, I'm using boiling water. Place the ramekin into the boiling water and leave it to heat up for about 30 seconds or so. Remove the ramekin from the saucepan using tongs and use a paper towel to dry it. Remove the chocolate ball from the mould by pulling apart each end. The chocolate ball should come out very easily. If it doesn't, it might not quite be set yet, so just place it back into the fridge. Be very careful with the chocolate ball at this point as it's very fragile and can crack easily. Set the chocolate ball on top of the hot ramekin and move it around as it starts to melt the chocolate at the bottom. You don't want too big of a gap, just enough to fit something inside. Remove the chocolate ball from the ramekin and set it to the side. For the inside of the chocolate ball, the possibilities are endless. I'm going for a sort of sundae theme, so I'm using ice cream and fruit, but you could use any type of dessert that would fit. I'm placing a few scoops of ice cream into a bowl, followed by some strawberries, blueberries and finally some mint. Then it's time to slowly place over the chocolate ball, making sure that everything fits inside. When you are ready to serve the melting chocolate ball dessert, make sure your caramel sauce is hot. Pour it into a serving jug. To serve the dessert, slowly start to pour the hot caramel sauce over the chocolate ball and it should slowly start to melt, revealing the filling inside. This is a really show-stopping dessert that would impress anyone, but it's not actually too difficult to make, so give it a try. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more, then just take a look at my channel. Thank you for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!